Hello, my name is Joy Wisdom. I founded the Joy Wisdom Trust. Today, I wanted to talk to you about maternity and birth. There's certainly little education around conception and birth outcomes, and even less about pregnancy and going home with a new baby. Sigmund Freud saw the trauma of birth as the core of all human anxieties and the root of emotional issues later in life. And certainly from my experience with working with babies, birth trauma is a very, very big part of our experience. Even if you have a normal birth, there can be trauma, intervention, C-section, etc., then there can be a lot of anxiety, postnatal depression, PTSD for both mother and baby. The one thing we all have in common is birth, and we have all experienced it. As women, we will experience it again when we give birth, sometimes more than once, very often experiencing and following the experiences from our own birth. I.e., if we had a C-section, we could also give birth via this method. The art of maternity has been lost through the ages, and the sacred process of new life can be overshadowed by anxiety and exhaustion. Infertility, miscarriage, IVF can take longer journey for some couples and can take years to achieve successful pregnancy outcomes. A worry and concern around the birth processes have dominated via media, and certainly if you have gone through miscarriage or a long IVF process, then it can cause a lot of anxiety and worry, concern about the pregnancy, and that can last throughout the pregnancy because of the trauma that we've had or the adverse trauma the previous experiences. Who announced pregnancy must be a positive experience for mothers and babies, and when that isn't possible with miscarriage, etc., women deserve our empathy, respect, and support. Stigma and shame can be involved from miscarriage and baby loss. Human and cultural expectation, pressure with little understanding of the biological, emotional, distress and hormonal factors involved for a woman. Unkind stigma can remain from family, partners, etc. around pregnancy, the complications, and even the gender of the baby. The complications around fertility and conception can exist from one or both of the couple, and trauma and distress is caused from unkindness and lack of education. Pregnancy and birth is a sacred process and can be a wonderful time for a mother. Parents need to plan for a baby arrival. It's not just about the equipment list, and focus on the rest and nurturing required for the mother to enjoy her pregnancy, and more importantly, feel supported. In the past, it's been seen as a woman's job to produce children with little or no acknowledgement or understanding of the changes to body, hormones, and emotions during this time. Some women feel under-supported in their maternity and feel alone. Women who suffer from depression during pregnancy have an increased risk of preeclampsia, cesarean section, and epidural during birth, preterm delivery, and low neonatal birth weight. There is also evidence that depression during pregnancy can compromise the physical and mental health of the infant. When we don't feel supported, we can feel that depression, anxiety, and very alone in our maternity experience. It should be a joint and a sacred experience for the couple where they both enjoy the pregnancy pathway. Joy Wisdom Trust has a list of programs, education, and a whole approach to help women in maternity, and helping women get their self-esteem with birth trauma, their baby with birth trauma, etc. Check out our website. If you would like to contact, have some help, assistance, please contact. Thank you for listening.